Hi guys, and welcome to another creepy stories on a rainy night in a tent. And today's story, or tonight's story, because it's like pouring down with rain, this one will be very, sort of goes with this sort of situation. It's called The Woman in the Rain. Now I used to live in Kent, in England, and there was a place called Bluebell Hill, and you had this main road that went through a bit, and what happened was there was this guy driving home quite late one night, and this was in November, so it was really, really cold as well, and raining. So he's driving by, and all of a sudden, on the side of the road, he sees this woman. Now the woman is only wearing a t-shirt and a pair of jeans, so which he thought was quite strange. But she's just stood there by the side of the road. So he pulls over and he says, "Are you okay?" She says, "Yeah, I'm okay." She says, "My car broke down the road there." She said, "And I've been trying to find a garage, or a garage." He said, "Well, where do you live?" She said, "Oh, it's not too far." She went, "It's just like down the road there, He said, "Well, get in the car." He said, "What I'll do," he said, "I'll take you home." He said, "Then in the morning," he said, "you can get your car sorted out." So she said, "Oh, thank you so much." He said, "There's no point you standing around in the rain." He said, "Look at you, you're absolutely soaked." She said, "Yeah, I know." She said, "And I'm freezing as well." He said, "Look, just get in the car." So she's got in, and he starts driving. He said, "Where do you live?" And she said, told him the address. He had a leather jacket that he'd taken off and put in the back seat. So he said to her, "Look, there's a jacket on the back seat." He went, "Put that on." He went, "Because you're absolutely, you're soaked through," he said, "and freezing cold." She said to him, "Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind." So she's reached around to the back seat, got the jacket, put the jacket on. He's gone, "That's alright, he's got no problem at all." So, he said, "Well, what's your name?" She said, "My name's Jennifer." He goes, "Oh, okay." He goes, "Well, my name's Mike." He went, "So it's nice to meet you." He's gone, "Did you mind if I asked you something?" He said, "What are you doing in a t-shirt?" He said, "At this sort of time of year." She went, "Well, believe it or not," she said, "when I come out," she said, "it was quite warm." He said, "Oh, okay, fair enough then, So he's finally got to her place, and she's gone "This is where I live, this is my house." So he said, "Oh, okay." She went, "Oh, thank you for the jacket." He went, No, he went, "Keep it." He went, "Because it's absolutely pouring down." He said, "You're soaking wet." He said, "Take the jacket." He said, "I'll come and get it tomorrow." He went, "Okay." She went, "Oh, okay then." She went, "Thank you so much, you've been so kind." He went, "That's alright." He said, "Anytime." So she's done the jacket up, zipped it up, goes up to the front door, knocks on the door, and a man answers. So the guy goes, "Oh hi," he said, "is Jennifer in?" And the guy looks at him and goes, no, she's not. He said, "Oh, last night, I picked her up." I said she was like on the side of the road at Bluebell Hill. He said, "And I dropped her off home here." The guy's gone, "No," he's gone, "You must be mistaken." He went like, says to him like, "You do know Jennifer, right?" And he says, "Yeah." He said, "She's my daughter." He said, "Well," I said, "I dropped her off here last night." The guy said, he said, "This is like, some kind of a joke." He said, the guy says, "No." He says, "What joke?" He said, "I picked her up last night." He said, "I dropped her off here." He went, "My daughter Jennifer died in a car crash on Bluebell Hill last July." The guys looked at him and gone, "Something's not right here, mate." He went, "Honestly," he said, "I picked up Jennifer." He said, "Last night." He said, "I dropped her off here." He said, "I gave her my jacket because it was raining and she was like freezing cold and wet." He said, "I've just come to get my jacket back." The guy's gone, "There's no jacket here." He said, "There's no Jennifer here." He said, "I'm telling you the truth." He's gone, "If you don't believe me," he said, "her name's Jennifer Clark. Go to Maidstone Cemetery." He said, "That's where she's buried." The guy's gone, "Well," he said, "Okay." He said, I'm really sorry." He said, "This is just so strange." The guy said, "Well, it's okay, but that's exactly what it is, that's what happened." So the guy walks to his car, gets in his car, and he drives to Maidstone